Over the weekend, Disney had their big D23 Expo, which is kind of a celebration of their properties, and they also talk about what's coming in the future. Now, when they talked about their live-action remakes, they actually ended up causing quite a stir on social media, and that's what I'm going to talk about in a second, and some stuff that Brie Larson's been doing. One of the things they announced, by the way, during this was a Mufasa prequel to not the animated movie. No, it's a prequel to the live-action movie, which immediately tells me it's going to be awful because of the fact that the Lion King remake was awful. But it really doesn't matter because the thing made $1 billion. Didn't it make a couple billion? The thing was actually a big hit, which is crazy because I've never met anybody that says that they liked it. Did you like it? Let me know in the comments if you liked it. I thought it was awful. The expressions of the lions were awful. I think these live action remakes are stupid. I haven't seen one I liked. Aladdin was just as bad. And then, of course, we have The Little Mermaid, which is what everybody is talking about. Before we get to this article, though, I want to show you what's happening with this trailer because this is historic. It is currently at 1.2 million dislikes. It's been trending all weekend. It's at number 11 on trending now. It was trending number 1 and 3 over the weekend. So it's dropping down a little bit now. But man, that is massive. This might become the most disliked trailer of all time because it's already cruising to 2 million. It hit 1 million last night, and now it's at 1.2 million. It's going to keep getting worse. Let's see if it's changed in the little bit of time. No, it's still at 1.2 million. Like, this is really bad. This is historically bad because how many videos hit 1 million dislikes? Not many. Not many hit this. I think it's hilarious. I don't plan on watching this movie. I'm just planning on making fun of it because I know that it's going to get tore up by audiences. Critics are going to love it. 10 out of 10 for them. But audience scores are going to be very low for this movie because people know that this is just cash grab bullshit. That's all these live action remakes are. And it's to keep their franchises relevant. They don't want to do animation anymore, so they want to make these live-action remakes that nobody asked for. The animated versions are always going to be superior, and it's never going to change. Now, the comments are also equally hilarious because just like with Game of Thrones, it's people on here talking about how it's a different movie. They're like movie quoting stuff, which I always find hilarious. All the top comments are mostly like that, except for now they have, how come when I switch to top comments? Like this one. The part where Ursula tells Ariel, you merely adopted the dark, I was born into it, sent shivers down my spine. Like, it's all people say. They're basically saying, like, this movie isn't Little Mermaid, and they're right. But here's some more new news. This is just coming out September 10th. Apparently, new Little Mermaid, Snow White stars say their modern characters won't be defined by needing a man's love. Well, then what is the point of Little Mermaid wanting to go to the surface? Because the reason she wanted to keep going to the surface was because of the man she had fallen in love with. What does she want to get? A singing career? Is that why she wants to go to the surface now? It's just so dumb, these modern things. Oh, she's got to be a strong, independent woman. She can't want to find love. God forbid you want to find somebody you love. This is modern Disney, ladies and gentlemen. Now, modern Disney, see, the purpose of all of these franchises and these movies, like all the shit Disney does, a lot of the purpose is to prop up their theme park. Because if they didn't have hit movies and television shows and characters, their theme parks would die. Because it's the theme parks where they make the majority of their money. And that's a fact. The money they make from all of this stuff is peanuts compared to what they make at the parks. The parks will save them time and time again. They could have a crash in Disney Plus subscribers, have movie after movie bomb, but their theme parks will save them by the amount of money that they generate. But if their properties start taking hits and the popularity of their brand were to fall, their theme park revenue would fall. Because what's the point? Because I got to be honest, other theme parks are way better to go to. Like if you're going to Orlando, I would suggest going to Universal, not Disney. Universal's theme parks are way better. It's a better time, better experience. It's more updated. The Disney parks are very outdated, especially Magic Kingdom. It's extremely outdated. Feels like you're walking into the 1960s. But anyway, this is a big disaster for them. Big disaster. This is historic shit right here. The fact this is a 1.2 million. Tells you people aren't happy. And the thing about this dislike ratio is most people don't even have the browser extension to see the dislikes. I have a browser extension. That's how I get to see these dislikes. Most people don't even see the number. Most people don't even know they're adding to the dislike button. They're just disliking it because they don't like it. It speaks volumes. And of course, Brie Larson, not helping anything. She put this on social media today. Trolls combust. And it's her and her Marvel's co-stars. Now, what I find funny about this is she didn't even get, like, this movie, which is supposed to be a sequel to Captain Marvel, isn't even her own movie. It's a team-up movie. She has to share it. It says a lot. Like, that they don't have faith in that character. They've got to add a bunch of other characters to get people stoked. And for the most part, they all seem like the Monica Rambeau actress and the Miss Marvel actress seem to have a lot more talent than her. So maybe kind of like how Sam Jackson overshadowed her kind of awful acting in Captain Marvel. Maybe they'll overshadow her awful acting in the Marvels. I don't know. But this video is very, very interesting. I want to play it for you guys. Listen to this.
How long will you play Captain Marvel for?
I don't know. Does anyone want me to do it again?
Don't be so modest.
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't have the answer to that.
I want you to do it again, Brie. Don't worry. I hope you get the role forever so that I can make tons of content. This comes off as kind of upsetting. Like, she sounds upset on her part. And the reason I think that something's up here is she's kind of hinting that she doesn't have a long-term contract, which is odd. Usually they'll lock you down for a few movies if they want to keep you around. Do they just have her on a movie-by-movie basis? Because she's not that good of an actress, ladies and gentlemen. So I don't think that she's trying to be funny or sarcastic here. I think she's genuinely upset about something. And maybe it's the fact that she doesn't have a movie contract past the Marvels. I don't know if they want to keep her around. Maybe they'll wise up and replace her or kick her out or something. Have her go off and fight in the universe, and then they'll just focus on Monica Rambeau, which I would be fine with. Let's get Brie Larson out of the MCU. That would be a step towards fixing it. So she just seems very upset here. Very, very upset. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.